Hello, branch managers. It's Todd Screaming here. So I think that one of the biggest epiphanies that I've had in the last 3 years is to understand who I want to serve. And we grow up in our industry and in life, and we think, well, we're just here to serve everybody. And the fact is, that's just not true. I'll give you an example of this. Is Mercedes about 15 years ago started coming out with the C200 series or something. It's the cheap Mercedes. And I don't think they should have done that. I think trying to sell a $20,000 or $30,000 car when your average price point is $60,000 is a mistake. I think it's trying to be something that you're not. And so my point is knowing who you're going after and why you're in, having a measuring process for that is super important. So here it goes for referral accounts. These is be builders and realtors that we want to serve. Number one, they're respectful in how they treat people. People who are disrespectful, it never works out. They're always weirdos. They always got a bunch of emotional problems, okay? Number two, they're very positive and happy. Now, everyone has off days, but in general, when you look at successful people, they're generally pretty happy and positive. They're not grumpy people. Number three, they have a strong learning-based mindset. And so they're kind of open to using a lead tracker or having you doing a seminar with them or something to try and get more business. They're learning-based people. Number four, they desire to develop a large income and build wealth. If you're dealing with that realtor and they really just want to do a deal a month and so that they can make their mortgage payment, it's probably not the right account for you to work with long term. You might do a couple deals with them, but it's not something you're going to spend a lot of time with. Number five, they're able to refer at least one closing per month. So I would literally talk about this with them when you're having those initial discussions like, hey, I demand, when I work with an account that I close one deal a month on average. So over the course of 3 months, we're averaging 3 deals. Might be one month, 0 the next, and then 2. So it's not a perfect process, but we average 1 deal a month, okay? Number 6, they call us back within 5 hours. Sometimes you deal with referral accounts and they just don't communicate. And then you wonder why the deal closes late or all this miscommunication. Number 7, they're the top 20% in their market or their office. So statistically, guys, 15% of builders and realtors close 80% of the deals in America. That's crazy. 15%. So you want to go after that 15%, that 20%. That's all you want to go after, okay? Number 8, reasonable closing time frames. Giving you some jumbo deal that needs to close in 12 days, they're just setting everyone up for failure and stress. They're just not a good business person. Part of leadership is knowing how to project, closing dates and things like that. So it's silly when someone does something like that. Number 9, they view their career as a long-term profession. So they literally are going to retire as a builder, or they're going to retire as a realtor, just like you're going to retire as a loan officer. Super important. And then the last one is they believe in following federal and state industry laws. Whenever I've had people that kind of skirt the law, or they've talked to me about something like that, I'm out. I'm just literally, I won't call them again. I won't talk to them. It's just, they're going to bring me down. I have a quick story on this. I've got 2 people right now in federal prison that I used to work with years ago when I first started in the business. And they just did business with the wrong people. Now, obviously, they made some mistakes, right? That's what I'm guessing. But it's who you surround yourself with, right? If all you hang around 12 friends and they're all taking drugs, it's just a matter of time before you start taking a hit. It's just life works that way. You are who you hang around. So hang around good, high character, ethical people. So guys, I know that you're saying, Todd, this is not as easy as you think. I understand. But if you really commit to this and you say, hey, these are the kind of people that we're going to serve at this branch, it literally will make all the difference. And you'll start attracting the big, huge hitters that want people to work in teams and, want all the things that you have, and you have like-mindedness, and you'll get rid of the riffraff that probably costs you 80% of your problems, okay? That's it, guys. Top 10 characteristics of referral accounts that we want to serve. Thank you.